Where's my banner? I don't see no banner. I don't see no chat. I don't see no score. I don't see nothing on there. It's looking a little bare and barren.
Hmm.
Woo! That man LeBron James. 17 years in the game. Anything's possible. Lakers win the NBA championship. How you doing yesterday? Woo! That's how you do it. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. If you
Hey,
ain't
yeah,
able to
hey.
like, comment, subscribe, my man over there, he's looking a little somber, but I'm happy as hell. Listen, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go to the YouTube, check us out. Make sure you log, whatever, share, whatever. I'm just too deep right now. Because last time I was sad. I was real sad, and I was hurt that LeBron couldn't close it out. But let me tell you why LeBron James is the Finals MVP. Because AD couldn't take it away from him. Now, mind you, if you watch the game, you would see that AD was a cold monster in the paint, blocking everything, rebounding everything. But at the end of the day, that man born 1985, December 28th, in Akron, Ohio, should be named Finals MVP because AD didn't do enough to take it away from him. AD did not do enough to take it away from him. This was a full team win. One of the Lakers rarely ever had. I mean, the bench came to play. Rondo was playoff. Rondo was magnifico, Magni- magnificent, Montebello, tutti frutti. He was stupendous, baby. PTP, prime time player, baby. He couldn't do no wrong. Who else? Danny Green. Danny Green said he had nightmares when he wasn't playing. He said he woke up in a cold sweat. He was ready for the game. Came out dropping threes. What else? Who else came to play? Oh, my man, Marcus Morris, the twin, came to play. It was a full team effort. But once again, that man, the GOAT, will go down as another Finals MVP. With this conversation, Jimmy proving he's not, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is what you gonna say after all this? This is what you gonna put early stoppage? Jimmy Butler proving he's not a superstar when he just did what he did in Game 5. Man, get your comment. Man, bye-bye. Like I said, AD cannot be Finals MVP. He did not do enough to take it up from LeBron James. LeBron James is still the baddest man on the planet. Still the coldest guy on the planet. Still the baddest man. 17 years in the game, you can't take it from him. Oh my God. The disrespect for Jimmy Butler is crazy right now. It's crazy right now. How can you say Jimmy Butler is not a superstar? The disrespect. What makes Jimmy Butler not a superstar? Because Game 5, everybody's dick riding. Game 5,
I
everybody like, woo! You
but
see Jimmy
I
Butler?
agree
Woo! See Jimmy
that
Butler?
Jimmy.
Go! Ooh, Jimmy Butler's that guy. Come on, man.
Look, I agree. Jimmy Butler is not. He's a star, but he's not a superstar because superstars show up in big time moments. And at the end of the day, it's not even just this game. I've told you before that I've always talked about it where it's like Jimmy Butler disappears, like he literally disappears in big time. You know what I'm saying? Like Game 5, he showed up, got it. But you got to do it consistently, and you give Jimmy Butler a little bit of leeway, saying, yeah, but if he's not hot, he's not hot. At the end of the day, it don't matter, bro. If you are a superstar, you do what superstars do. Period. I'm gonna go out on my shield. I'm gonna go out on my shield. if I'm a superstar, I'm going out on my shield, bro. I'm not gonna let somebody else take that fall for me. You know what I'm saying? Bro shot 10 times and had 12 points in an elimination game. That solidifies the reason why he is not a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't care if you got 50 shots and you only got 12 points to show for it, but you're gonna go out on your shield, bro. Period. If you are the superstar of the team, period. That is the way you go out. You know what I'm saying? No superstar shooting 5 for 10 in the finals elimination game. Exactly. I agree with that. Jimmy is a Robin
Okay.
looking for Batman.
Wait a minute for y'all start getting this ball rolling. Let's not forget KD up 3-1, 3 closeout games, did not close it out. The game 7 was one of his worst shooting performances. So I don't want to hear nothing about superstars not showing up in elimination games. Like, bro, it happens. It's a make or miss league. Like, that's what happens if you either on
But
or
you
you
can't.
off.
But you can't make or miss if you don't shoot. If you don't shoot, you can't make or miss it. That's what we're saying. You go out on your shield. If you shoot 30 times and you only got 10 points to show for it, I got it. You had a bad night. But you got to go out on your shield. You can't go out with everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, for everybody else going, and you only shoot 10 times. Come on, man. You got to go out on your shield if you are the superstar.
To me, Jimmy Butler on Miami Heat cannot be a Robin. He can't be a Robin. His personality, his demeanor, everything that he is tells me he's a Batman. Mr. Rio Henry, he is a Batman. Now, if he needs a co-star, okay. LeBron, people say LeBron need help all the time. So it doesn't make him a Robin because he's not a killer. It doesn't make him a Robin. It doesn't make him less of a superstar because he does other things that make him great. Like that does if that's not Jimmy Butler's forte, a superstar does not have to be a scorer. Can we make that premise? A superstar does not have to be a scorer?
No, that's not true. That's so far away from the facts. Like,
so a superstar has to drop 30?
Not every single night, but a superstar should be able to drop that, especially especially when that game, you know what I'm saying? Like your season's on the line, the championship was on the line. Like I said, it's not about dropping, it's not about scoring 30. You could score 10, got it. You could score 10. But how many of those shots have you taken? You could score 10, but you have to be able to shoot those shots. Like I said, we're not saying that you have, bro, it's not about you scoring. It's not about you actually score because you can have an off night. Yo, he was off, but bro, you can't. What's the word I said here? You can't defer so much. You have to be that guy. Either I take us to the finish line, or we die. But at the end of the day, if we die, I'm gonna die because I'm gonna take you guys on my shoulders. I can't put that on somebody else if I'm the superstar. I could score 10 points. Got it. I don't got it. Maybe I was off tonight. I'm sorry, guys. At least those guys could look in your eye and be like, at least you tried. You tried to take us to the promised land, and it just didn't happen. But if you just sit back and shoot 10 shots, you didn't even try. Where was you at in the whole game? Where were you at? You didn't even try. Come on, man. That's common. Come on, man. That's common. That's common sense. Jimmy didn't have a Westbrook on the court with him chucking up 30 shots. Exactly. Context matters. KD wish OKC played through him like Miami did Jimmy.
But they don't play through Jimmy. How can they play through Jimmy?
So how can you be the superstar if they don't play through him?
Your system and what you play in does not make you a superstar. The system that you play in does not make you a superstar because you've even said it with the Warriors. They're a free-flowing system. There are superstars in the system, but it's a free-flowing system. They never just play through any one person. The Heat are the same exact way. They never play through one individual person. They haven't done that all season. Jimmy Butler has never been the leading scorer of that team all season. Does not make him any less of a superstar.
Well, that's the reason why he's the Robin, and they need to find themselves a Batman. Simple as that. Simple as that.
If somebody if you can honestly say that Jimmy Butler is not a Batman because he doesn't facilitate scoring at a high level, or he doesn't isolate the ball and wants to take it on his shoulders, that to me that makes no sense. That makes no sense because his personality dictates he's a Batman. He doesn't he
Bro,
doesn't back down from challenges. He's very outspoken. He's the leader of the team. Does not make him Draymond Green's the leader of the Warriors. Doesn't make him the best player, but he's still a leader. But Jimmy Butler's the leader and the star of the team. He doesn't have to be the leading scorer. That makes no sense.
what are you talking about? Come on, man. Okay, now you're reaching, bro. So you mean to tell me that on the Warriors, well,
They don't play through anybody. They don't play through
Warriors'
anybody.
heyday. That's what I'm saying. Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
In the Warriors' heyday, a couple seasons ago, there is no team more systematic than the Warriors in basketball. They have a system, right? Well, I mean, obviously in San Antonio, but we're talking about like in recent years that won championships. There is no team other than the Warriors in recent history that won championships that's more systematic than the Warriors. But everybody knows the Batman on that team is Steph.
That's not
Curry.
true. That is not true.
What are you talking about?
That is not true. That is not true.
It is
That
true.
is not true. A Batman is a leader. A Batman, he is not the leader of that team. Draymond Green is the leader of that team. Everybody knows Draymond Green is the leader of the Warriors.
Draymond can be off the team. He could be hurt, and it hurts them, but it don't hurt them like the way Steph Curry's off that team. It don't hurt them the way
You're talking about statistically. You're talking about statistically. I'm talking about leading the team. Leading the team. Everybody knows Draymond is the emotional leader of that team. They ride and fall with Draymond being the defensive stopper on that team because nobody else plays defense other than Clay. Who else plays defense?
Hey, who's this? Darylyn says Jordan needed help stop the foolishness. We're not saying that Jimmy could do it all on his own. All we're saying is that a leader and a superstar will not go 5 for 10. He may go 5 for 30, but he's not going to go 5 for 10. 10 being the most important number. We're not saying that he's going to have a great game. He can have an awful game in an elimination game. Got it. We understand that. But 5 for 10 is not the qualities of a superstar. 5 for 30 is. Again, Kobe Bryant was the best one at that because Kobe Bryant would literally shoot 40 shots, 50, 60 shots to get 20 points, 25 points. But you know what? He was ride or die on my shoulders. Period. Jordan would never have a 10 points or 10 shot attempts in an elimination game. No way. No way. Forget about how much he actually hit. Forget about how much he actually scored. The attempts is what we're talking about, where I'm going to force this issue one way or the other because I'm the superstar of the team. Period. We're not saying that he's going to be able to do it on his own. Everybody needs. Again, like you say all the time, it's not that you lose, it's how you lose. Period. Like my man Early Stoppage says, you're misunderstanding our points. No superstar in the history of superstardom is going 5 for 10 in the finals elimination game. Again, they may go 5 for 20, they may go 5 for 30, they may go 5 for 50, whatever. Not 5 for 10. 10 being the most important number in this scenario. Period. Again, Jordan needed help, yes, but Jordan would not go 5 for 10. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't understand why that is so hard to understand. Everybody knows this. This is so easy. Exactly. Bingo. 5 for 30 is way better than 5 for 10. Jimmy, what the hell are you shooting 10 times for? And shooting 50% from the field makes no sense. I mean, I don't understand why this is so hard to understand. I don't really don't
I
know.
just don't agree because to
I
me,
really don't
like
understand.
it doesn't like just because you shoot 30 times doesn't mean like this is my thing, right? This is why I don't understand is in the points that you're making are flip flopping to me because if Duncan Robinson can't if he's a shooter, born again shooter, and you're telling me those are bad shots he's taking, there could be the same issue with Jimmy Butler forcing issues of bad shots. Like there's better
Nobody,
shots
but
on the court than you shooting a bad shot.
no, nobody's arguing that. Nobody is arguing that Duncan Robinson is the superstar of the team. Nobody's arguing
So it's
that
okay
Robert
for Duncan
Hurry.
Robinson to shoot bad shots. It's okay
No,
for
it's
Jimmy
not.
Butler. I mean, it's okay for Jimmy Butler to shoot bad shots.
If he's a superstar, then
Oh man, that makes
yes.
no sense. That's bad basketball. That is bad basketball. If you're going 5 for 30 and 15 or 20 of those shots are bad shots, that's bad basketball. Period. And Jimmy Butler's not even a 3-point shooter, so
Okay.
most of his stuff's gonna be 2-point shots anyway.
So okay, wait. So let me ask you a question. If LeBron only had 10 shot attempts all night in an elimination game, you'll be okay with it?
It depends on how the game was played.
No. If listen, if LeBron James only had 10 shot attempts, forget about the score, forget about how much he scored, forget about all of that. If LeBron James only had 10 shot attempts, or AD for that matter, if he only had 10 shot attempts, forget about how much he actually hit, forget about the points that he had. If they only had 10 shot attempts, would you be okay with that?
Depending on how the game was played.
Bro, you're lying, bro. Get out of here.
It all depends on how the
You're
game
so
was played.
bro, you are come on, man. You are capping so
I'm
bad.
just saying.
Because you get mad when AD don't take those shots. Well, what are you doing? You should be in there banging.
Because that's his
bro,
shot.
get out of here, bro.
That's his shot.
Get out of here, man.
Like, don't get me like listen. A bad shot. If AD has Kelly Olynyk on him, bro, that's mouse in the house. You shoot those shots. I don't care. Now, what I would say is, if I'm watching a game and I see Jimmy Butler getting guarded by Kyle Kuzma, there's no reason you should pass the ball. Like, he cannot guard you. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's the stuff that makes me more upset. Is not taking advantage of good basketball. Like, you get the switch you want, you go to the hole and you kick it out when you got Kyle Kuzma on you. For what? For why?
So
that's what makes it upset.
So at what point today did you see Jimmy made? Oh, you know what, Jimmy? I understand why you're not taking shots, because they were just way better basketball plays when they were down by freaking 20, 30 points already. You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point do you say, Jimmy, when are you actually going to start pushing the issue? Oh, you know what? That was a great basketball play. So we understand why you're not forcing the issue.
If I'm being honest,
down 15, 20 points.
If I'm being totally honest, the Lakers took the hardest heat in the second quarter. Like, literally. Like, they took their heart out the second quarter. It was a done deal. Like, watching that game, they were just playing at a different speed. Like, when everything is clicking and rolling like that, I can't even. If I'm being honest, I can't even blame Jimmy Butler. Like, if you want to take more shots, okay, take more shots. But the way the Lakers are rolling, I think we're doing disservice by not highlighting how good the Lakers defense actually was. Like, oh, they were on a freaking another level. Like, just they were flying around, ball pressure on point, switching. AD was blocking the paint, all types of stuff. So I'm not saying that Jimmy Butler couldn't have forced the issue, because Kyle Kuzma, listen, I saw him on Kyle Kuzma a couple times and he took him to the hole. But to me, if that's something you see it, you just keep exploiting it. So I would either blame the coach or Jimmy Butler on that, because I'm like, they're letting you switch. They're letting Kyle Kuzma switch and get on you. That is a walking bucket every single time. I don't understand it. But that's what I'm saying in the conscience of the game. Like, am I going to get mad at LeBron if he took 10 attempts and he's getting doubled the whole game? I can't get mad at that because you're making the right basketball play. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's the stuff I don't get mad about because I'm like, it's nothing you can do if you're getting double. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, I know how the Heat play, and they are system team. That's just how they are. But I really feel like the second quarter, the Lakers just took their heart. They quit. They quit.
Hey man, Early Stoppage says, bro, we just watched Jimmy get 40 points without shooting a single 3-point stop it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like I said, Jimmy Butler, like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, I think the Heat fans and along with his teammates could live with him going 5 for 25, 5 for 30, whatever it is. But 5 for 10, I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to be upset at him or whatever, or they're probably talking about it right in the locker room. But for sure, when you look back on it, you'll be like, damn, bro, you only took 10 shot attempts the whole game? That's bench.
Yeah. I mean, that's like 2 a quarter. Yeah.
That's like bench player numbers. 10 shot attempts the entire game? That's bench player. Come on, man. So that's the point.
I just don't. I don't agree. One game should make him or break him as a superstar. That's just all I'm saying. Because you've seen him do it.
Hey.
So I can understand if you hold him to a standard now, but to say he's not a superstar because of one game, I don't agree with that. Because if that's the case, a lot of superstars wouldn't be superstars based off one game.
Hey, but let's change it because like you just alluded to a little while ago. Let's not take away from the fact that the Lakers just did what they had to do to close out this game. Bro, team effort. They was balling. LeBron came out. I think LeBron is at his best when he has games like this, not scoring 34, like 38, 35 points, but scoring a cool 20 points and getting everybody else involved at the same time to get that triple-double. Best games for him and his teammates, who happen to be the Lakers this time. Those are the best games for the Lakers and LeBron James. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mr. Holland said, hold on. Eric Stoppage says, what do you think of what do you think of Coach Spo adjustments? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Drago is a liability out there tonight. I think they should have put Kelly Olynyk in the game earlier. Because remember when they won that first game 3, Kelly Olynyk had AD on skates because he had to bring him all the way out to the 3-point line, and he was shooting threes on him. And he had Dwight Howard on skates. I'm sorry. He had Dwight Howard on skates, and Dwight Howard couldn't do nothing with him because he was taking him away from the basket. I think Spo should have went to that a lot sooner and a lot quicker in the adjustment. Other than that, I do agree that he should have played more Nunn than he should have put Dragic. I mean, like, Nunn had a rhythm from last game. I would have started over Dragic. And I think that's Spo leaning to a veteran and not who was being active. Because I know if I was a player and I just came off the game I had in game 5, I'd be pretty upset to know somebody started over me that hasn't been playing the whole series. You know what I'm saying? So that would set me off.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, and that, like I said, that's happened a couple of times actually to a couple of playoff teams that have been making a run, not necessarily in the finals, but they have been making a run in the playoffs. But their quote unquote starter, is hurt for whatever reason or out the game for a game or two, and then when they come back, you know what I'm saying, and then the person that's replaced them has been balling out, but this person now is available, the starter's available, so they insert them back in the lineup, and then it messes up the entire rhythm of the team.
Yeah,
because they haven't been there, and this person has been balling out. It's like, bro, let him go, let him continue to. Not granted, if your starter is available, got it. But we're gonna bring you in off the bench.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah. You're right. Go ahead.
This guy has been doing this thing, so we're gonna continue to ride that wave and see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. Totally agree.
Hey, Gary Holland says he was burned out after game 5. You know what? That's another thing that I was gonna bring up, bro. I think they put so much. It's like when they win a game, they got to put a lot more into it than when the Lakers win a game. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lakers just have that much more. They're just more talented. So the Heat, in order for them to win a game, they got to put a lot more into it. And I think so too, man. I think Game 5 took a lot out of the Heat, man.
But I mean, if you saw Jimmy Butler coming down the stretch of that Game 5, man, he looked exhausted. Like,
Exhausted.
I mean,
Exactly.
he probably slept all day the next day and was like, bro, do not wake me up for no. I don't care about no practice. I don't care about no film session. I'm going straight to the massage table and back to bed. Like, real talk.
Exactly. So yeah, so Game 5 definitely took a lot out of them that we said, man. Gary Holland said defense. They definitely put the clamps on this game. He said, Ernie Stoppage says he waited until they were down like 30 before putting Kelly in. Like I said, horrible rotation. We'll see what, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, what can you do? I mean, you know, Eric Spoelstra is a great coach. I don't think we could deny that, especially for, you know what I'm saying, what he's done in his time. But yeah, definitely putting him, I mean, the rotations were kind of weak this game. But hey, you live and you learn, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Trap Star says, felt like the Heat's offense was playing hot potato. And you know what though?
Your boy Tyler, that was a rookie game. That's the first time he looked like a straight rookie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But you know what I'm saying? But that's exactly what I'm trying to say though. Jimmy Butler has to be able to give you, not Jimmy Butler, I'm saying your superstar has to be able to see what's going on and force that issue, bro. He has to be the guy. Your superstar has to be the guy to say, okay, none of my guys are on tonight. Let me get into the hole. Let me get on the free throw line. Let me whatever. Like whatever it is, your superstar has to be that guy. But if he's not forcing that issue, the whole team is just in the dumps. You have to be able to do something. Like I said, whether that's getting on the free throw line, whether that's taking the shots yourself, whether that's guarding the other team's best player, whatever it is that you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to start tapping into my bag and I'm going to start, you know what I'm saying, doing what I got to do to make sure that I get my team and will my team to do better than what we're doing right now. That's what a superstar does. You can't go down. You can't be on a Titanic and it's sinking and you're the superstar and be like, I guess we drowning. We all going to drown together. Oh, well, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to do something, bro. Like, you got to do something to change what's going on, bro. Like, stop the ship from sinking. One way or the other, you got to find that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to find that.
Okay.
Trapstar says no confident shooters tonight. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Felt like a throwaway. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it felt like a throwaway, but at the end of the day, just like Scotty said, bro, like they just took their heart out and that was it.
Yeah, man. Like you can't discourage what the Lakers did. Like, understand, like what Coach Vogel did by putting Alex Caruso starting, which I said a whole series ago when they was playing against the Nuggets that Caruso should be starting, him or Rondo, that Alex Caruso brings a mindset of, I'm going to do my job better than what you can do. Like, I mean, he just goes into that mindset like, I'm going to strap you up. And people hate him. You hate because he just don't stop moving. He's like that guy in the gym that just don't. You like, bro, it's not that serious. Everybody else trying to have fun, and he all up in your face. And you like, bro, sit down somewhere, bro. Like, that's Alex Caruso all day long. Like, I'm just,
that was a good
nobody
one.
Nobody out here getting paid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. That's Alex Caruso all day long. So, but
he's that guy that diving for loose balls in a pickup game and everything.
Because that's just how he plays the game. And it's just natural for him of how he plays. And I respect Alex Caruso for that. And I really, him, Rondo, and KCP, to me, set the tone for the night. Like, they got the bench up and going. They got the crowd. They got the shooters. Everybody, was feeling comfortable shooting the ball. I mean, they were knocking down shots. And if LeBron and AD see you knocking down shots, it's a wrap. It really is a wrap. Because they already know we going to do what we do. We just don't know what y'all gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But when they start knocking down shots, it was really a wrap. And so they just turned the clamps up, man. It was over. It was over.
Yeah, it was definitely over, man. He says, hope they were tired. I'm pretty sure they were tired, man. Because like I said, that game 5, they put a lot into that game, man. So I'm pretty sure they were tired, man. They just weren't ready for this game. But why do the Lakers play defense or why don't they play defense like this more often? I mean, hey, that goes for every team. You know what I'm saying? Every team, they never play up to
Their
their
best.
potential
Yeah,
every
yeah,
single
yeah.
game.
I'm about to say not every game.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but like I said, but when it's clicking, it's clicking, and you know what I'm saying. That's what it is. What it is.
And to go a little deeper on that early, and like I think adding Alex Caruso and taking Dwight off the court, you can do a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can get up in everybody because you're not worried about Dwight Howard getting beat or you're not worried about somebody not having help defense because you know AD got your back. So everybody can press up. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Trap Star says, from a person that doesn't watch basketball that much, it always seems like LeBron's teams always has too much talent. I wouldn't say that because in the Cleveland era, not that much talent. Now, granted, Miami he had talent, Lakers he got talent, but let's not forget that one of his teammates is out there right now, or was out there right now up to about a week ago, begging for change on the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? So let's not forget that. But he definitely took a Cleveland team that was a bunch of nobodies
No
or throwaways
names.
no names from other teams. Matter of fact, before they got on Cleveland, there was no names, and after their Cleveland, there were no names. You know what I'm saying?
Back.
So let's not forget that. And I think they had the best record in the NBA for that 1 or 2 seasons as well, man.
And let's not act Trap Star. Let's not act like the Warriors don't be recruiting too. So let's not act like they don't be out here recruiting. They got KD for that run, the little stiff for their run. So I don't want to hear nothing about talent.
That's neither here nor there. We're not talking about the Warriors right now.
Well,
leave my bandwagon team alone.
I'm just saying.
Leave my bandwagon team alone. We ain't talking about that.
Let's call a spade.
The league will be more entertaining if the talent was equally divided. Stop having a good portion of the players on the best team, man. I would say this, and I'll let you go, Scotty, about this.
Yeah.
But I would say this: it's not the league; it's the players now. The players got more control of where they go and the money that they get. So they're going to want to play. It's just like if you go on a pickup game and you go to a gym and you got 4 people come to the gym with you, 5 people come to the gym with you. Yo, we got our 5. You come into the gym saying we got our 5.
You already know what it is.
You want to play with your friends. Win or lose, you want to play with the people that you know, the people that you're cool with, and your friends. So yes, this is a professional sport, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Some players are just friends, and they know that, okay, this guy's a generational talent, whatever it is, and they're going to want to play with that. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And give themselves the best chance. Simple as that.
But I have to disagree with Trap, though. This is the only year I can honestly say I did not know who would win the championship. I wanted LeBron to win, but out of all there's no super teams. So everybody had a chance. Everybody's duoed up. You got the Clippers duo, you got the Portland duo, you got the Lakers duo, you got the Warriors duo. I mean, like, everybody has a duo. So you just expect you got the Brooklyn Nets duo now. You got the Celtics duo. So what I'm saying to you is that next year when they get started, it's a free for all. It's straight free for all. Whoever has the healthiest team at the end of the year is most likely going to win a championship, and I can't wait.
Yeah, and like I said, at the end of the day, back in the 90s and early 2000s, especially like 80s, 90s, early 2000s, like just people, the players did not have as much say so as far as where they wanted to go. That's the reason why you had players that were a little bit more equally divided. 1 superstar per team, you know what I'm saying, or maybe 2 if the GM did, you know what I'm saying, some dope moves or whatever, this and that. But like I said, players nowadays just have way more
leverage,
control and leverage as far as where they're going to go. You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, so I mean, that's, you can make that argument, man. But like I said, it's just in today's day and age, man, it's just too easy. Well, not too easy, but it's better suited for players to influence that. You know what I'm saying? Early Stoppage says, man, he said, laughing my ass off. This is like the second finals ever that LeBron team was favorited. That's a false narrative you pushing. Exactly.
Let them know early. Let them know early.
We just talked about late. That. He said, not pushing anything. Stated that. I don't know much. Well,
Yeah, you
hey,
did. You did. Hey, appreciate you though. Appreciate you.
August
Anything
Harris says,
possible?
man, they are the champions.
Anything
Yes, sir,
possible?
they are the champions. What's that? Is that four now for LeBron? Five.
That is number
Four.
4.
Four.
He coming for
Four now
6.
for LeBron. Four now for LeBron. He has. I mean, hopefully he can stay healthy, man. But like I said, I don't think that whole narrative of who is the GOAT and this and that and third. He's going to have to get 5 or better to be like. There's no question. You know what I'm saying? To some people, it's going to be like he's the GOAT no matter what. But to those people that are like Kobe fans or Jordan fans or this and that and third, you're going to have to get at least. You're going to have to at least catch Kobe as far as rings.
That's true.
To be
That's
like,
true.
you know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
I like what Mark Jackson said. I love how he put it. He said LeBron James will go down as having the best career of all time. To be like, you know what I'm saying? Like that to me, I think is a better statement for LeBron than saying he's the GOAT of all time. He would have the best playing career of all time. Like to be top 5 in pretty much everything.
Right.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Either leading or top 3 or top 5, crazy.
I agree with that, man. Early Stoppage says, man, Trap Star. Also, the Lakers aren't the most talented team at all. They are very top heavy and have a bunch of role players. Clippers and Celtics are more talented team wise.
I do agree.
Maybe the Clippers. I don't know about the Celtics really, but maybe the Clippers because the Celtics
they're top heavy.
They're definitely kind of top heavy as well. But I don't think they have that bona fide other than. I guess if you want to call what's the name of superstar, but I don't even know if he could get that name right now.
I don't know if
he can get that title.
He floating on it. He's a bad boy. But the key I think to early is Gordon Hayward. If Gordon Hayward comes back a bona fide star at least, that's 4. You got Kemba, Tatum, what's the other boy? Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart. Well, I don't mean
that's 5. That's a mean 5 you got. That's a mean 5. Gordon, Tatum, Green, Kemba, Smart, and is that 4? Is that 5 or 4? 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 5. Yeah, that's a mean 5 you got.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens, man. But they definitely not the most talented because the Lakers got a bunch, and for next season, like Lakers got a bunch of old dudes on their team.
Who would you say that has the most talented team in the league? Like real talk, like who has just the most talent on the league?
The most talent?
Just the talent wise.
I mean, are we talking about healthy or just talent?
Healthy. Oh, you gonna go with Nets? You gonna go with Nets.
Exactly. The Nets got the most talent on the team.
Yeah, that's
period.
I knew. You know once you said healthy, I already knew where you was going.
Exactly.
90 points on the bench.
Bro, they got a. Bro, the Nets got a bona fide, like 60 points on the bench.
Easy.
60 to 70 points.
Yeah, easy.
Any given night. Come on, man. Oh, and by the way, you would never have to worry about either one of those guys shooting 10 shots. Like,
oh my God, here we go.
I'm just saying, you won't have to worry about none of those dudes only putting up 10 shot attempts.
Here we go.
Hey, man. Tesla Samuel says LeBron GOAT James all the way. It looked like game 1, the defense was better than their offense. My hats off to Rondo. Yeah, hey.
Playoff Rondo.
Playoff Rondo definitely showed up.
I need a shirt.
And you know what, though? And playoff Rondo showed up. He was the only one that showed up almost every game. Whether they won or lost.
Off the bench, facts.
Whether they won or lost, he damn near showed up almost every single game and was giving them a chance. And he was like, bro, what are y'all doing? Like, I'm out here doing my thing, and y'all just out here just like, whatever. We got another game. We got another game in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So playoff Rondo was definitely the one. Like, he was the only one that was like, bro,
consistent.
We in the championship. We in the finals. Let's do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I need a playoff Rondo shirt. I need one of those.
Trapster says, y'all keep it in 100. Great responses and good explanations. Appreciate you, man. Salute.
Appreciate you, Trap.
Early Stopper says, KD and Kyrie might have something to say about that next year. Actually, we just talked about this not too long ago, man. It all depends on how they come back. First of all, we know Kyrie is not playing an entire season, period. Never going to happen. Never going to happen.
Never would have made it.
And KD, I just talked about this the other day, and you could talk more about it right now. But bro, the injury that KD has, not a lot of players came back 100% from that, and was able to do the thing. Now KD might be a little bit different because now, granted, the last starter we've had, superstar we've had that had that injury was probably Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant was definitely a shell of himself when he came back. But he was older, and Kobe Bryant had to do a little bit more work. Now KD being 7 foot tall and could get the shot off, he don't need to drive like that. He could post up, get a little fadeaway over somebody. He could pull up on a 3-point range. So he may still be able to be effective with that injury, but we don't know how it's going to affect him overall. You know what I'm saying? You could elaborate more.
I gotta click on this comment. This is too funny to me. Early Stoppage says, he says, Kyrie and KD shoot 10 shots in their nightmares and wake up in cold sweats thankful it was just a dream. I thought that was too funny. That is so true, though. That is so true. That's a good one, Earl. I got to give you that one.
That's what I just said. There is no way they're going to shoot 10 shot attempts and be cool with it, bro. Come on, man. If they shoot 10 shot, if they shoot 10 shot attempts that night, bro, they are not leaving the gym. They're going to be there all night putting up shots. Guaranteed. San Antonio says, no, he wasn't laughing out, but playoff Rondo, the truth. I don't know who's talking about who no, he wasn't, but playoff Rondo definitely was the truth, man.
Yeah,
hey,
definitely.
Can't take nothing away from it. Like I said, I think I didn't see it, but I think they gave LeBron MVP, right?
Of course.
Hey, my vote would have went for Rondo. Even though he would never get it, but my vote would have been for Rondo. Because again, he was the only guy that showed up day in, day out, every single game. He put his, he left everything out on the floor every single game. Every game.
Other than the guy averaging 30, for the finals.
You know what I'm saying? But Rondo might come out with a statement in a couple of years and be like, I felt like I was the best option on the team. I was the only one doing stuff. Because at the end of the day, like, it don't matter what you do, bro. As long as there's a guy with the last name James is on your team, like, everything you did just gets brushed under the rug, and everybody focuses on what he's doing. But hey, it is what it is. Rondo got another ring from the Lakers and the Celtics. Big time playing right there, bro. He could literally he could hang up his Celtics jersey and hang up his Lakers jersey in his man cave and be like, "Yep, I did that." The two most storied franchises in the history of NBA, and he got a ring from both of them.
It didn't ride nobody coattails. Was very impactful. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Not like J.R. Smith.
Hey, they still. He didn't get no burn tonight. He didn't get no burn. I don't remember. He didn't get no burn tonight, right? I was in and out.
Nope. Bonafide cheerleader. Bonafide.
If that don't hurt, you guys up by damn near 30 points, and you still don't get no burn.
Nah.
Frank Vogel has something.
Frank Vogel to get to 40.
Frank Vogel got something against him. He definitely got something against those guys. Dion Waiters, J.R. Smith, he got something against them. I don't know what it is, but come on, bro. Early Stopper says, man, to make it even worse, it's 10 shots in
let it go.
minutes of
let
play.
It go.
Jimmy gets no rest. Supposed to going to dose that man if you don't chill. Hey,
let it go. Let it go early. Let it go.
Hey, there's nothing else to say about it. Exactly, it is what it is. He's gonna have to live with that. I'm pretty sure this is going to eat. If he is a true superstar, if he feels like he is a true superstar, like in himself, this is going to eat at him until the next season.
That is true.
I only took 10 shot attempts. Damn, I can't believe I only took 10 shot attempts. Because during the game, you may not, we've all played.
Yeah.
Obviously not professional, but we've all, like during the game, it goes so fast that you may not even realize that you only took 10 shot attempts. So when he goes back and he looks at that and he looks at the game, he looks at the replay, he looks at his stat line, he go be like, damn, I only took 10 shot attempts? Like, I was not being aggressive at all. And it's going to eat at him until, until next season, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? But them last two games was a Disney movie like Falashing. Tonight's game was real life.
Facts, Trap. Facts. Because this guy over here, yeah, you know what I'm pointing to. This guy over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. He was all like, my heart, my head. I don't know how I'm pick. My head says the Lakers, but my heart picks all that Disney movie stuff, fairy tales. Then LeBron came out and was like, anything possible, crushed him.
Hey, but it is what it is, though. You can call it what you want it. I do think that the ratings and this, I mean, we could say what we want to say, but to keep it pure basketball, you know what I'm saying? The Lakers did what they had to do. But I mean, you know, like I said before, there's a lot that goes into it that we don't necessarily see behind the curtains, behind the closed doors. And bro, it could not be a 4-0 sweep. So they had to do what they had to do to make sure they kind of extended this a little bit. And I mean, I don't know, man. For a team to be able to blow you out 31 game, you know what I'm saying? Then the next two games they beat, and I don't know, man. Every given night is different, but at the end of the day, bro, come on, man. For a team, for it to be so one end of the spectrum,
yeah,
exactly. Like, yeah, you kind of got to question that a little bit, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, Lakers did what they had to do. Early stoppage, man. If Giannis goes to Miami,
Giannis.
Yeah, I mean Giannis. When I say Giannis, I'm thinking about my
Gianni,
son. Yeah, it's Giannis. Because his literally is the same exact spelling, other than the S at the end. But if Giannis goes to Miami, I don't even see a healthy Nets team beating them. What?
I agree.
What?
I do agree.
Okay.
And the reason, I'm gonna keep it very short because you like the ramble, so I'm gonna give you a lot more time. So my point is this: is that first of all, the Heat is gonna have you're bringing back players who have been finals tested and proved in the playoffs. So now they got a confidence about themselves. You're adding Giannis. That's an automatic 20, 30 points right there. Now, the problem is what do you do with Bam? That's the issue now. Does he go to the 4? Does he sub Giannis out? Is he coming off the bench? Because if he comes off the bench, that's a mean bench. But what I'm saying is that with Giannis, Butler, and Hero, that's a nasty 3. And my 3 is better than KD and Kyrie. Period.
I mean, hey,
you can put Bam on KD.
Hey, that's legit, man. I mean, I could definitely see it as a competitor. I mean, it won't be a wash either way, but I mean, I could definitely see that happening too. But y'all, I don't know, man. Giannis just has I don't know, man. Like he definitely needs to work on a mid-range game to be able to pull out some of that defense and for him to be more of a threat. Now, granted, I mean, him being able to score 25, 30 points in a given night without having a jump shot is obviously, speaks volumes on his own. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to pull. You got to make the defense honest, bro. And at the end of the day, like if you don't got a jump shot, like that's a big time factor, especially when you're playing teams that know how to play defense.
LeBron.
My boy done froze up. But anyway, man. Moving on though. Oh, he done froze up and he got out of here, man. Bam and Nunn off the bench is literally deadly. I agree with that, man. Bam and Nunn coming off the bench. Bro, Nunn going to shoot that. Bam going to give you that energy off the bench. That's definitely something that you don't want to see, man. It's a better what's the face? These guys out of the Clippers. What's his name? Yeah, Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams. It's a better Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell, man. Can't beat that. Anyway, man. Anthony Price, man, do you think the Warriors are going to have a solid team next year? It all literally depends on what Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, man, depends on them. Do I think they're going to have a solid team? Yes. But it all depends on how they come back, man. If they come back healthy, not healthy, and how effective they're going to be. But that whole team literally depends on their status. You know what I'm saying? Early Stopper says, imagine that. Giannis getting rest, Bam checking in, OMG. I mean, there's literally no like no stopping. It's just literally wave after wave after wave of relentless attacking and people, you know what I'm saying, banging in the middle, getting rebounds, putting them back up. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that, man. It's just nothing you can do about that. It's just gonna be relentless people, you know what I'm saying, people coming in, man. But I don't think, I mean, Giannis ain't going nowhere, bro. Like, come on, man. Somebody like to pay Giannis a lot of money to get him out of Milwaukee, man. But it is what it is, man. We'll see what happens. Anyway, man, hey, we've been on here for 50 minutes. My boy done checked out. His phone probably died or something like that. So it's all good. Appreciate y'all for checking in with us today. Hey, Lakers are the NBA champions, man, for the 2020 season. And everybody's going to sit back and watch and wait to see when the 2021-2022 season is going to start. What is the commissioner is going to do as far as having the new season, man? What you know what I'm saying? Are we going to start in January? Are we going to start in February? Are we going to start in October of next year? Or are we just going to let them get basically a whole season off and start in October to kind of get that, you know, to get the schedule back on track? What is the NBA going to do, man? That's a good question. We don't know. So we got to wait for Adam Silver to put that information out as far as when they're going to start the whole new season, man. Everybody's going to be waiting for that, for the information to come out. But other than that, man, Lakers can't take nothing away from them. They are the champions for the NBA season this season. You know what I'm saying? Salute, man. Can't do nothing else. LeBron got 4. It is what it is. Closer and closer and closer to that GOAT talk. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, other than that, appreciate y'all again for checking in. We out of here, man. My boy Scotty checked out a little bit early because pretty sure his phone died or something like that. He checked out a little bit early. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm your boy Fat Cat. Of course, next to me was Scotty, even though he checked out. But we'll be back for probably tomorrow night for Monday Night Football. So make sure you guys check us out for tomorrow night and Monday Night Football. We have a pregame, most likely halftime and postgame as well, man. So check us out for that. Unfortunately, no more basketball content unless something goes on with free agency or something like that or whatever the case, man. But you know what I'm saying, we'll talk about things like that. But as far as live streams and all that, we'll be focusing on football now. And we might get into a little bit of baseball, you know what I'm saying, talking as we get closer to the World Series. All right, man, other than that, that's it. Fat Cat and my boy Scotty, we out of here, man. Salute. Appreciate y'all for checking in and watching and joining in on this live stream, man. We'll see you guys in a couple, actually tomorrow night if you join us again, man. We out of here, man. Later.